Fun will now commence.
Hello. Hi. It's nice to see you. Ash said Qapla. Hi, Mystical Machine Gun. Hello. Oh dear. It's been a long road. Washington. Da Ghost. Hello. Hi, Mira. Thank you for the 25 bits. How are you? Fun will now commence. It's so good, right? It's so good. I love 7. Mira, how was your day? Hi, Washington. I was watching these documentaries on Netflix about WWE. There are five of them, and they detail basically the road to WrestleMania and a bunch of like other stuff in between, and it was so good. Hi, Hunter Taney. Hello, how are you? Haley Harajuku, glory to you in your house. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for the 25 bits, Mira. Celestial Knight, hello. Baby Spock, hello. Rochi Mart, hello. Up for Red, hello. Congratulations to Congratulations to Rochi Mart on first, Up for Red on second, and Highlander on third. Oh, also hello, Cyric. Cyric, I see you at the first message in chat. The t-shirt is super nice, Cyric. Thank you. This is from December, a couple of years ago. Mike usually does the designs for these, I think. It's either Mike or Artyom. But I really love them. Yeah, I really love them. Thank you. I've had a great day, expected 85 and got a 90 in your lab. Let's go. Favorite professors letting you sit in on our fall class as a refresher after 4 years. Had a great chat with advisor and schedule fall classes. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I always felt a huge sense of relief after registration was over. We used to have long lines for registration. Oh my gosh, I was and talking to like the like guidance counselor or whoever to register for classes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. It's the wrong shirt for today. Oh, I should have worn my Star Trek shirt. Hi, Mandelbrot. Haven't seen a bad December shirt. Yeah, they've all been bangers. That's true. And I have all of them. I have all of them that all the ones that I've participated in. Hi, Limey. Hello. My advisor is a massive ally. I love that. We could talk forever. That is really wonderful. I'm so glad you have somebody like that in your corner. That's great. Talk about registration. Yeah, registration was always a mess. I was also lucky too with my advisor that I had. 1 year, they let me take a course. So 1 year, they let me sign up for typography 3. So I had already done typography 1 and 2. They let me sign up for typography 3 and advanced typography in the same semester. So typography 3 was a prereq for advanced typography, but I took them both at the same time. Yeah. They was just like, just take whatever classes. Can figure out how to unmute me on a video call. No, typography. So I have a degree in visual and graphic design. So typography in the sense of studying the word form, studying how typefaces are created and why they look the way that they look and all the different elements that make up typography. And it allowed us to kind of experiment with typography and use it in ways for layout and stuff like that. Yeah. So the reason why the word font and typography they're not interchangeable, even though people use them interchangeably, is because fonts are a family within a type. So hi, Virtue, you still have a save icon on a shirt? I do. There it is. You see a Bobby lump? Hi, cute. So typeface, the proper form, the proper term for like the way that letters look is called a typeface. And a font is a family within that typeface. So Helvetica is a typeface. Helvetica Bold is a font family within that typeface. People use the term font and typeface interchangeably, even though they technically don't mean the same thing. But, you know, when you're talking to people who didn't study graphic design, like, you have that understanding that you know what they mean. So, yeah. Windows has been lying to us that whole time. Maybe they couldn't fit the whole word typeface in there, so they used font. Yeah. Yeah. So, right, exactly, Mira, exactly. So yeah, that's how you know when, like, if you were to go to a graphic designer and say, I like this typeface, they'd know that you know the difference. And then you've made a friend. Hi, Telepathetic. How are you? Welcome. It's so nice to see you. How was your day? So I had something a little sad happen to me today. They gave us solitaire to trick us into getting good at using the mouse. They just used font because they probably thought we were stupid. They probably just were like, yeah, you know, people ain't gonna know the difference, right? Hello, Sky Coastaman. So something a little, I like this typeface, graphic designer, you know. Exactly. Yeah. Very shaky day. Oh no. I hope we could bring you some joy today. I know I'm on a little bit later than normal, but I didn't want to skip. So I had something a little sad happen to me today. Today you learned about typefaces. You did. And you know what? I would be so happy to do educational broadcasts where I share everything that I know about print production, graphic design, typography, photo retouching, photography, anything that y'all want to know, like that I learned in school, painting, drawing, sculpting. We could do all of that. Typeface, calligraphy for computers. You know, that's a very elegant way of putting it. So, okay. The other day, well, yesterday and the day before, I was playing Secret of Mana off stream, just as a way to kind of like chill out. Was playing Secret of Mana and watching TV at the same time. Their education and interest, I perked right up when your excitement came through. Yeah. Oh man, I love Mira. I love that stuff so much. I have a library of typography books, advertising, and I know like advertising could be like a very polarizing subject, right? Like, oh, we hate ads and stuff. But when you start thinking about it in like a, like kind of like a scholastic way, it's really fascinating. You know, when you start kind of breaking it down, like in a way, like through higher education, like as somebody who studied it and studied like the history of advertising and stuff, there's so many cool things to understand. Like I would love to go back to school now and see what they're teaching about advertising now. Yeah, it's really interesting, but it's like it's so much more than just manipulation, right? Like it's psychological, and good advertising is really effective. You know, when people know how to tell a story and they understand how to build a concept and really talk to people and their emotions to get them to buy a product, it's like really fascinating how much goes into it. So I would be so happy to share all of that knowledge with y'all. You're reading Console Wars, Zoink Noise? That's really cool. That's really cool. How far are you into it? So I was playing Secret of Mana the other night, and I got up to Eleni's castle, which is like like the third boss, right? Like a third. Ever read it? No, but I've heard of it. My roommate's emotion to get him to stop dead naming and misgendering me. That is, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. Yeah, well, first of all, I'm really sorry that you had to go through that, but talking to their emotions was, yeah, probably very effective because you got to level with them. But I'm so sorry you had to go through that. So I was playing Secret of Mana and I got pretty far for like, you know, a turn it on and play through the game, like, you know what I'm saying? And I saved the game and I turned it off. And then I went back the next day because I wanted to continue. And my save deleted, right? So I thought, okay, maybe the battery in the cartridge was dead, right? Okay, it's a 30-year-old game. Over 30-year-old game. Hi, Axel. Hello. Hi, Dorian. I figured y'all knew it took 4 years to get through to him. And the statistics. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But I'm glad that you were able to connect and finally, like, they at least, even if they didn't understand, they at least understand your boundaries. So that's good. And my Super Mario, right, you found a dead battery, right? So I was like, okay, that's common, right? The game's from 93, okay. So I opened it up and changed the battery out. And at first, it saved. Like I turned the console off, like I had saved a game, turned the console off, turned it back on, and the save stuck. So I was like, great, awesome, perfect. And so I started a new game and I got even further. I got up to Pandora, where you're like, I got up to like the castle in Pandora. So it's a battery. It's this battery called a CR2032. It's a battery like this. Yeah, 2032. It's this kind of battery. And so I saved. I'm so relieved there wasn't something IRL on the edge of my seat. Heard bad news. Barra, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you all like that. Yeah. So, yeah. Hi, Aluki. Hello. So I got that far and I was like really happy because I was like level grinding and all that stuff. And I turned it off. And then I was like, you know what? Let me just check and make sure that the save is still there. And I turned it on and the save was gone again. And I was like, oh my God, not again. I literally spent like 4 hours playing the game, right? So then I opened it up again to make sure maybe the battery was loose or I don't know, something, right? Did that today. And something just said, check to see if this is a real cart. And when I compared the board inside to what people posted photos of online of like actual boards, this is a repro. And I didn't know. And it's a repro. And I was under the impression that this was my childhood Secret of Mana cart. So what I think happened is somewhere along the way of life, somebody swapped out my Secret of Mana cartridge because I never repurchased this game. As far as I understood, this was my childhood cart. But it's not. And I don't know how that came to be. I have no idea how that came to be. Because I never repurchased Secret of Mana. I always knew that the cart that I had was my original cart that I got from, you know, whenever this game came out. Right, and that's the thing, Zoink. You go on eBay, this game is like $50. It's not even like, not like Chrono Trigger, right? Where it's like $200, $300, Earthbound. You can go online and buy Secret of Mana for like $50. There are 4 different versions of boards, but the biggest telltale sign is that this board is half the size of every board that was shown on the website where I was checking. You know what, Mira? In fact, I think Secret of Mana was more when it originally came out. I don't, ooh. Here's what I'm gonna do. I don't have the screw. If you wait a couple of minutes, I can show you the screwdriver. I mean, I can show you, I just have to get the screwdriver. 2032 is almost a standard for cards that think can hold an SRAM for 30 years. I bet they use a low quality SRAM or just even a RAM that battery can feed it. Another possibility is SRAM simply dying and you don't have a fake card. It's just a variation. But this is not, no. The inside, once I opened it and really took a look, there were other telltale signs. Yeah. Hi, land-based angler. Yeah. So if you give me a second, I can go. Give me a second. All right, I got the screwdriver. Hi, Finn. So let me make sure I see everything. I think I missed. Speaking of eBay, help me make a copy of Alien Hominid. Complete in box. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. So what I want to do, tell me if y'all would be interested in this. Okay. Tomorrow, we do a broadcast where I open up all my Super Nintendo cards to look and see which ones are real and double check to make sure that none of these are repro. And I'm gonna set up a camera right here on my desk and we'll go through every single one. And I will mark it down in my notebook. I was heartbroken. Somebody, because it had to have been that someone took it. Sounds like a potentially stressful stream. Could be. But at least we'd be doing it together. At least it will be an activity we're doing together. So here's another thing that tipped me off that I didn't realize until I had a reason to look, right? So, and here's why my visual graphic designer, print production eye came in handy. So there's a seal here. That's the seal of quality, right? From Nintendo. It doesn't... Hi, Emil. Thank you for the 1 bit. Hi, Duke. Yeah, we're going to start Star Trek Online in a little bit. I'm just telling a story about Secret of Mana. Yeah, so all games pretty much have that. But the difference, the variation here is that it's not actually gold. So I have what's called a printer's loop. Certified poop game. I have what's called a printer's loop. This is a printer's loop. And the printer's loop is for when you do anything print production wise and you want to see the halftone dots, you want to see if there's any problems with the printing, you want to make sure that the trapping is correct. So trapping in printing is basically when you print color over white and make sure that they're lined up properly. That's the trapping. You use one of these for soldering. Hi, Pax. Hello, hello. So, if I need a court expert, yeah, you should. I will be very thorough. So here's what I noticed. When I look at the seal of quality through the printer's loop, it's the halftone dots like in the other parts, and instead it should be what's called a spot color. And the spot color is how you get the gold foil look. They ran through the 4 colors, the CMYK. Then there was a part in the printing process where they applied paint, the gold paint, as a separate process when they're printing that. So essentially they have to run it again to get that gold part on there. So that was off. That was my first inkling. Then when I searched Secret of Mana cart fronts, the licensed by Nintendo part, the licensed by, the font is completely different than a legit cart. The font is completely different. Sorry, the typography, the typeface. See, even I do it, Mira. And the typeface here for the part that says SNS 42 USA, that typography is completely different too than a legit cart. And in these Super Nintendo lines right here, it's also halftone dots, and it should not be halftone dots. SNSK2. Yes, it says SNSK2 USA. Hi, Roddy. Give us a T. Which shady character could have swapped it? Honestly, I don't know when this could have happened in my life. I really don't know. And that's the heartbreaking part. It could have been anybody. I don't know. It could have been an accident. The stamp on the back. So that's the thing. What I think happened here, Finn, is that they have legit front and backs. I think they have legit front and backs. They just printed a new label and they just put a repro board inside. Now, here's the part I really want y'all to see. The board. Ready? Get ready for this. Look at this, everybody. This is the board. This is the board. Now, do you see that black dot right there? That's your first telltale sign. Second, all of these chips, none of them are straight. They're all crooked and dirty. Like, not dirty as a sense of it's old, it's dusty, but dirty in the sense of there's a lot of soldering material or glue or something here. You can see it. Hi, Melanin Beard. Yeah, there's residue. It's poorly soldered, yeah. Very sloppy. This is the back. Yeah. And this is the front. So that part, and then there's some weird soldering on the back here. So when I started opening up some of my carts that I knew for certain, those were the carts that I had from since whenever I got the games. Completely different board on the inside. Completely different. So that's how I found out today that I had a repro cart. It's an early repro. Later repros just had a single chip. This one is very early. It's possible you bought it that way. You think so, Cyric? How early were they making repros? I got the eye for soldering that you have for typography. Oh my God, Mira. Hi, Black Caesar. Yeah, late night. Okay, but what about the label? I was cooked. What's written on the back? It's definitely, it just says F002CK. And then here's the other thing too, for the ones that I opened up. Like, so for example, I opened up my Chrono Trigger, which I knew for certain that was like a Chrono Trigger that I've had. There were repros when SNES was still commercially relevant. Hi, Sammy. Yeah, I have it. Black Caesar. I have it. We're definitely going to play it. They sent me a code. Repro cartridge is sold as bootlegs, so probably as early as the Atari. Bobby likes repros. I cooked an egg on the sidewalk before. What? So it says Sony. So the other, so when I opened up Chrono Trigger, it actually said on the board, it said Nintendo, and Bobby selling repros to buy Churu. What? That is wild. That is a wild story. So yeah. So looks like I have to buy a new Secret of Mana. I have to buy a new cartridge, which shouldn't be hard to find. But now I have to take my screwdriver with me everywhere I go when I'm buying games. Presumably Baby Spock, like, I thought that this was my copy that I had ever since I was a kid, but I think somebody swapped it out on me, or something happened that was not right. Something happened that was not right. Nah, you're good, Limey. If a game store won't open the game for you or let you see the inside, run. That's good to know. So Baby Spock, my game save data wouldn't save, even though I had changed the battery out. Easily changeable battery. They do 2032s, but they're usually solder on variant. And also because that board is smaller, it's much lighter than my other cartridges. So I was thinking tomorrow, maybe we do a stream where I just open up all my carts. We can take a look and make notes, because that really broke my heart. It really broke my heart. Yeah. Whoever got you. Chips should have date stamps if they didn't clean them, like 3491, meaning 34th week of 1991, and that's their production date. No, there was nothing like that on the board, Cyric. No numbers like that at all. Are you sure you want to know? Yes. I must know. You know, not a family-friendly stream. You got this. Repro burning broadcast. All right, ads are playing, but yeah. So, I was really sad about that. There's one variant, a chip that Nintendo used. So while I do this tomorrow, y'all could teach me all of that. I think that would be kind of fun to do together, you know? Y'all could teach me all of that. But yeah, that was the discovery of today. That was a discovery. Oh, not on the board, literally on the chips. So how about, I'm gonna look tomorrow because I've already closed it up. But I'll look and I'll post a picture in Discord and tag you in it, Cyric, if you're okay with that. So the screwdriver set? They do. I really want to go to a Pink Gorilla store. I have to go to Seattle or Las Vegas. Yeah. Or maybe they might sell them if they go to TwitchCon. Yeah. I can get it online. Oh, I'm gonna order a set. In fact, I wonder if maybe Pink Gorilla has a Secret of Mana. Could ask Cody.
And now
back to our show. Yeah. Bootleg Buddy, got it. Wow, they sell so much stuff. Oh yeah, I see it. The bootleg. Hello? Is he live? Oh, he is live. I was like, why am I hearing it? Okay, because I'm on the website. Cody, please. Yeah, I see it. And it's pink. It's like legit pink. I'm gonna buy this. Does anyone... Yeah, that's a good question. Does anybody collect repros? Because if you do... You can have this. You can have this if you want it. If you collect repros. But here's the thing. It won't keep the save. So you just can use it. You could use it for speed running only. You know? You get them for like 30 bucks. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely get one of those. Ads are over. We're gonna do a couple of missions in Star Trek. It has cards with pictures of what to look out for. Yeah, thank you for telling me that, Telepathetic. I'm definitely gonna order this. For sure. That was really, really super helpful. Type. Sorry, I forgot my keyboard is very loud. Keyboard ASMR. Don't mind repros, but I have that game. I'll pass. Okay. Gotcha. I do collect some repros. I like fan translated. See, but that's different when you know it's a repro, right? Probably had a coal solder joint where the save chip connects to the battery. If no one wants it, I'll take it as an Ash said memory mirror. Okay, you got it. Ash, I'll take it if you sign the bag. If I sign the bag, I will sign the back. How about we sign it and do a raffle? If people are interested. I'll do a raffle in Discord. Baby Spock, thank you for the 25 bits. The halftones, I was reminded of the time I worked with large volume, large format printers. Yeah, numpty. I love print production. When I studied in school, we had to go to print production like warehouses and facilities, and that was one of my favorite things to do. That was one of my favorite field trips. I'm just saving this pink gorilla link. Clickety clack. Clickety clack. I was saving the link. But yeah, thanks for hearing my story, y'all. That Radio Geek, hello. Yeah, there's a difference between repro and homebrew, exactly. I love this keyboard. I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah. Okay, let me see what we got here. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any messages in chat. Doing all right, hanging out. Place I worked at was really good at half-assing everything in the book binding department. Oh, no, that's no good. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put repro on the front though. I'm gonna, here, look, I'll sign it right now. I'm gonna put repro on the front. I'm looking for my gold marker. Here we go. Sign it with a quill. I wish. It won't make a mark. Brand it like cattle. Okay. Pro. Repro. Okay. Okay, I wrote, enjoy one of my fave RPGs. Ash said memory. Authentic Ash said memory. Retro my bits. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much. Oh, did the Nintendo Partner Direct already happen? I didn't watch it. Welcome, Raiders. If you've never been here, my name is Ash. I play retro games and Nintendo games, and today we're gonna play Star Trek Online. We've just been chatting though, and I really appreciate you choosing my channel. Thank you for being here. What did you do? Replace the bogus seal with an Ash face like that? Heck yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a really good idea. What did you do today? There we go. Oh, I love that Gowron. That's a good one. I was playing Zelda. Let's go. Which Zelda? I love Link to the Past. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, that's what we'll do. I wrote Ash said memory on there as well. So yeah, somebody will get this. Somebody will get this. We'll figure it out in Discord. Got lost and quit? Where'd you leave off? I love that game. Look at that Gowron. Sleeping Forest, this is the DOS. Have you ever heard of Doscember? It's an event that we do here on Twitch where a bunch of people come together in December to celebrate DOS games, and we stream DOS games all month long in December. It's got the idea if there's a Gul Dukat 3D printing model out there. Mira. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Doscember is awesome. So that's where my shirt is from. Doscember. And our names are all on the back. Yeah. Our names are all on the back. I don't know if you could see it, but it's there. Oh, hey, Bobby. What's up, pretty? Are you coming to hang out? Yeah. Yeah. I wish I was into games like everyone here. Wait, what kind? Hold on. So, what kind of video games do you play, Melanin Beard? Bobby, what's up? Bobby, can you go beat up the people who took my copy of Secret of Mana? Can you go find them? Bobby was suspiciously quiet during the whole fake cart debate debacle. The Forest Dead World level 3. Got you. Oh, so you're in the Dark World already. Yeah, Bobby, my little sweet baby. I love her. Yeah. She will. She'll help. Yeah. Get him, Bobby. Narrow it down. Honestly, I feel you. I get you. I get you. There's so many good games out there, you know? So today, I never put a wig on. That would be so funny. I do have a cat hat though. I have a, okay, so when I went to, Bobby's a retro con artist. No, she's not. Calling it Dead World. Cats with wigs are great. You have too much 200 games on Steam. So what happened to your copy of Secret of Mana? Me too. I genuinely think that it's either someone stole it, or I like went to a friend's house and let them borrow it, and then when they gave it back, they gave me the wrong one. I don't know. I literally have no idea. So yeah. Beating like 3 games on my Switch and like 5 on Steam. Listen, you're doing good. And secretly plays it when you're gone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, thank you for the raid. Titanfall 2. I was gonna tell y'all something, but I forgot now. Oh well. Oh well. Has anybody played Grounded 2? Does anybody know about that game? I got a code for that game too. Let me tell you, I got a couple of codes. Numpty! You better believe that's a subscribe, and thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months in it.
Typefaces? You better believe that's a subscribing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the game. Oh my god. Starlord, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. First one, and I haven't seen folks play the new one. Gotcha. I got a code for that as well. Thank you, Starlord, for the raid. How you feeling? Thank you, thank you. How was Like a Dragon? If you've never been here, my name is Ash. I play retro games and Nintendo games, and today we're gonna play Star Trek Online. We've just been chatting though, right now. We haven't actually started any of the game yet. But yeah, thank you for being here. Please go give Starlord a follow. Starlord does all kinds of cool stuff, retro games and modern games, and is very knowledgeable and super sweet. Hi Vamp Act, how are you? So if I go look at my library, I got this game called Atomic Owl. They sent me a key. Cato's Post Office, they sent me a key for that. I'm gonna just show you. This, I have to play this. This, I have to play this. And Ninja Gaiden. I just got the key for this. Science is playing Grounded 2. Awesome. Yeah, I gotta redeem my key. Got home from seeing Playboy Cardi and The Weeknd. I'm gonna see The Weeknd. I got tickets to see The Weeknd. I got tickets, so I'm gonna be seeing Abel later on this month. It looks great, right? Yeah, I got a code for that, so we'll definitely be playing that. Also got this game called Blazing Chrome, which looks kind of like Contra a bit. How you been? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yeah, everything is good. Yeah. Blinded by the lights? Yeah. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. I love that song. I'm a big Weeknd fan, Mira. Hi, Mina. Hello. I also got this game too called Dragon Ruins. This looks kind of dope. I'm gonna show you the store page real quick. Look at this. It looks like a new Dungeon Master. Look at how sick this looks. We gotta play this. Yeah, Dragon Ruins. It's kind of dope, right? Yeah, the muted colors, it's really nice. So I got that. Hold on. And yo, I got this game for like $2, chat. Crash Insane Trilogy. Steel Assault. Prodigal. I bought Dave the Diver because everybody says how good this game is, so I got it. And this game, Castaway, I really, really, really want to play this and show it to you all. Look, doesn't it look like Link's Awakening? Look at how cute this is. Yes, Radio Geek. I streamed it on the GOG channel. It's so good. The typeface that the game uses peak 80s, 10 out of 10 no notes. People do be loving Dave the Diver. You can get Oddworld for like 75 cents. I have my disc of Oddworld, Abe's Exodus, and Abe's Odyssey. I have all of those games on PS1 Freddy Farmer. Yeah, that's why I bought it. Minak, that's why I got the game. I bought it because of you. And I want to play it. Yeah. Wilson! Yeah, I bought it because I knew you worked on the art. No shame. They just replaced Link. Kinda does. I love cozy games because Slime Rancher 2 is leaving early access. Oh no, Vital Connect. Slime Rancher's cute. Yeah. So yeah, this looks really cute. Yeah. All right. Y'all ready for some Star Trek? The Next Generation. Whoops. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Questmaster is awesome, Radio Geek. I flippin' love Questmaster. Really love it. I've been ready all day, Star-Lord said. Let's go. Ash do be trekking. That's true. Hi, Caffeinated One. Bobby's trying to get comfortable. Yeah, Questmaster is really fun. Let me show you the state of things right now. Okay, this is the state of things. Okay, right now. How am I supposed to play video games like this? She is a gamer. How am I supposed to? Okay, Bobby. She wants pause on training. One of my favorite days of the week, seeing one of my favorite streamers. Oh, Star-Lord, thank you. Ash, how do I play games like this? Bobby, exactly. Second decoy keyboard. Oh, like when you hand your sibling like a controller that's not even plugged in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Dr. Gluon! Hello. Dr. Gluon is also a big Star Trek fan. How are you? Hi, Struby. Hi, Sammy. Thunder Cookied. Lozzie. Eliza. Hello. Emily. Good enough. Darla Quinton.
Welcome, Moon and Star, to this place where destiny is made.
Dr. Gluon is one of the most fun people to watch on Twitch. Really funny. Plays all kinds of games, indie games, Nintendo games, is a very, wonderful channel, wholesome, family friendly. Dr. Gluon is also an incredible artist, does all these cool emotes that you see in chat. Dr. Gluon, I am almost complete with my first watch of Enterprise. I am on season 4, and tonight I am playing Star Trek Online. So if you've never been here, we play Star Trek Online on Thursdays, and we're just starting. We were chatting earlier, and Bobby is here. She says hi to all the raiders. Thunder Cookie, good morning, good morning. Yeah, I love it, Roddy. I love it. Official Aunt Moose, silly girl, Lemon Milk Jug, just me, Lily. Hello. Hello. It's so great to meet all of you all. Thank you so much, Dr. Gluon. What was Dr. Gluon doing today? Oh, The Sims 4? How was The Sims going? I'm sure it was chaotic and fun and awesome. Thank you, Piney. Her name is Bobby, and I love her very much. She's my sweet girl. But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Please go and give my fellow Twitch ambassador, Dr. Gluon, a follow. Yeah, that's my sweet girl. So this is my character. Her name is Ashleeza Daxon. She's a science officer. She's also an admiral. She's super cool. Okay, thanks, Bobby. Oh, official Aunt Moose, have a good open tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Get some good rest. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follows too, by the way. Our follower alerts are anonymous, so you can feel free to lurk and chill. Yeah, have a good day at work tomorrow. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Okay, let's play. So currently we're doing some missions in Star Trek Online that have a lot to do with Deep Space Nine. Also, can we just admire that background real quick? That's really awesome. This is my character. She's awesome. And yeah, so okay, I'll tell you where I left off in Enterprise.
Odo's found something intriguing in the Masan system. Something the Founders want no one to know about, even one of their own. That certainly piques my curiosity. I'll meet you in the Masan system. Odo wants to travel incognito this time. I trust you'll be able to deliver him and that surly Jem Hadar bodyguard of his to the Masan system intact. One more thing. I've taken the liberty of informing Captain Kira, and she'll be joining us as well. After the Karema incident, she's taken a personal interest in high-level Dominion activity, particularly where Ambassador Odo is involved.
Interesting. Has ties to Gul Dukat. Hashtag attention Bajoran workers. To show you the videos of the concert, it was so... Please do. You can feel free to send me on Discord if you like. I would be very excited to see it. But I am going to see the show. So, maybe like one or two, because I don't want it to be spoiled too much. But just like enough to get a little hype. A little hype, you know? A little hype. La 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 la. Okay, let me make sure this is the next quest that I need to do. So, if you've never seen Star Trek Online, all the raiders, welcome. Star Trek Online is a free-to-play MMO, and I'm playing it through Steam. A lot of the actors who they lend their voice to the game for their character that they played in Star Trek, which is really cool. I'll show you Playboy Cardi. You have to see the weekend when you get there. I'm with it. Yes. Okay. Yes, I'm with that. So all of these chapters have multiple episodes in them. And right now we are... Oh, we are at Doom to Repeat. Okay, awesome. We're at the Gamma Quadrant. Oh, Discovery is next. I have to start watching Discovery. Well, we're almost done with Enterprise, so... Yeah. Yeah, we're almost done with Enterprise, but I kind of... Ooh, was Iconium... Which is the one where we had all the... Was it Yesterday's War? That had all the Enterprise stories? Was it Future Proof? It must have been Future Proof that had all the Enterprise stuff. Yeah. Okay. Doom to Repeat. Yeah, exactly.
Be seeing you.
So, yeah. I'm surprised no one has come to pop in on the background here. Curious. Curious indeed. All right, I'm gonna beam up to my ship. Okay. I'm behaving, plus I'm working this. Oh, okay. Washington, when are we gonna see a Star Trek Online stream?
Welcome, Moon and Star, to this place where destiny is made.
Thank you so much to the person that followed. Welcome. Welcome, Moon and Star, to this place where destiny is made. Raji. Hello. Hi, Raji. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Overtired, Sasquatch, Vivid JB, Blitz Guy, Outlander, Zazabar, Raji. What is that? Starbase 74. We were at Earth Space Dock. Hello, Raiders. If you've never been here, my name is Ash. I play retro games and Nintendo games, and today we're playing Star Trek Online. Hi, Hogue. Hello. And we just started. Actually, we just started because we were yapping about Super Nintendo cartridges. So we actually just started. Hi, Mercs. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, welcome in. Please go and give Retro Raji a follow. Raji is entertaining, hilarious, amazing, loves retro games, loves Nintendo, and is super cool. Space Dock would have been my second guess. Oh my gosh, yeah. Are you going to Long Island Retro? If you are, I would love to say hello. I will be there all weekend. I'm doing good. Yeah. I'm doing great. Thank you. Indeedy? All right. Well, I will be there. So send me a message or something. Let me know. I will be there all weekend. I'll be doing some video stuff. I'm also doing a panel with MRR Knight. And I'll just be there enjoying and doing all kinds of fun things. Let's do Transwarp. Hi, BBB Thunder. I'll run to you, shoot a message. Sounds good. Hi, Blurring. Hello. How you doing? All right, let's close this out. Ancient Dominion Station. Let's do it. Hi, Toma. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, George. Hello. I'm doing all right. Thank you so much. Bobby is here. She's on the floor, lounging as she usually does, chilling. But yeah. It's nice to see you too. Busy over here because of stuff. I hear ya. I'm excited to see you at the meetup on Thursday. So anybody, if y'all are going to Long Island Retro, I'm doing an awesome meetup event at Sand City Brewery South in Lindenhurst on Thursday, August 7th. Me, R Knight, Toma, and La Brilla will be there. It's gonna be a good time, and food trucks and all of that. So, and video games. So come and hang out with us. Come and hang out. Wolfmaster, Raji, did you get more stars? Hi, Amit Sorceress. Hello, Severin. Hello. The official roaster. Wolfmaster, how was Ninja Gaiden? I saw you playing the new Ninja Gaiden game. How did it go? Or were you playing something else? Hi, El Zilcho. Hello. It's so good. I got a free key. Raji, wait. It was a struggle, but you got some stars. 47 out of 120. Nice. Everyone from my channel, please go and give Wolfmaster a follow. Wolfmaster is really awesome. Loves doing different game challenges. Plays lots of retro games. Also a master at Mario Kart. Is super cool. Really fun to hang out with. And knows a lot about video games. So please go and give Wolfmaster a follow. And if you've never been here, my name is Ash. I play retro games and Nintendo games. And today, we're doing Star Trek Online. Let's go. The new Shinobi game, and how did you feel about that? Raji, thank you so much.
I only recently learned of the station here. It's very old and very well concealed, even from Vorta and Jem'Hadar. From what I can tell, the founders studied alien life here, including the Herc. We may be able to recover useful tactical data on them from the station's computers.
You're sold? You're buying the new Shinobi game because the demo was good? I can't wait for Shinobi. It's going to be so sick. The demo was fantastic. Yo, That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Shinobi. Those are some good video games. Yeah. I'm really glad that you liked the Ninja Gaiden game as well. Because when I saw that, I was like, oh man, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. But yeah, thank you for shouting out Wolfmaster. Thank you so much, Raji, for the raid. I really appreciate you all so much. Yeah. We were having some good conversations earlier. All right, let's check out what this mission is all about. We just started. We like literally just started because earlier we were talking about Super Nintendo games. So yeah. But yeah, thank you for being here. There's Ambassador Odo. Were you expecting those Dominion ships out there? I'm really curious about this old base.
No, and that concerns me. This is supposed to be an abandoned facility. Take us into comms range and open a hailing frequency. Let me do the talking. I should be able to make any Vorta or Jem'Hadar fall into line if things get difficult.
All right, take them in.
So far, so good. They're not targeting us.
Okay, let's see what happens. Jem'Hadar. Let's see what happens.
Entering the Dominion systems without authorization has become a bad habit of yours. One I have grown weary of. You've shown a singular talent for annihilating the Herc. I suggest you return to that before my patience with your insolence expires.
Hey, yo. Dems is fighting words. Oh my goodness. Hi, Weeble Spleen. How are you today? Good to see you. Noted. The ambassador has something to add.
There's no need for this posturing, Founder. We're here on official business under my authority.
Odo, it seems to be a day for defiance and bad habits. You do not have the authority to grant access to this system. It is restricted to all but those of the highest level, a level you do not possess. Now then, I suggest you leave immediately.
We're not going anywhere, Founder.
Fire to disable. Odo must not be harmed.
Sure. Ship is under attack. Of course. Oh my shit! Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a lot. Hold on. Okay. That was a little silly.
Dominion forces, this is Counselor Garrick aboard the Tane. Cease hostilities. Consider that your first and only warning.
Wait.
We must protect the Founder. All ships, disengage.
His ship is called the Tane? Really? He named his ship...
You certainly know how to make my days more interesting. An ancient Dominion research facility, guarded by the leader of the Founders. A cloaked fleet pales in comparison, but it's the best I can add to the mix.
Yes, Finn. Exactly. All right, we're gonna pause here for the ads. Not that surprising. Yeah. But I don't know. He had a complicated relationship with his dad. You know? He had a complicated relationship. Oh, fiddlesticks. I hope that me pausing at this will allow it to just like pause. But yeah, we're just pausing for the ads. And so I could look at Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Maybe I should switch to doing one ad every 60 minutes for 3 minutes. And then just take like a commercial break, like an actual break. I don't know. I'll have to test it one day. How's the cat? Bobby is doing great. She's doing great, by the way. She's chilling. Bobby? When I say her name, she wiggles her tail. She's on the floor. She's sitting on the floor. Yeah. back to our show. Welcome back if you got hit with the ads. Welcome back. Let's see what Elam Garrick has to say. Glad you could make it, Garrick. Mira Lelaine, hello. I hope the ship name survives 20 generations of ships. Someday someone will be serving aboard the Tane T. I just realized what you said. Hi, Ed. Hi, Ed. How are you? Oh, dear.
I wouldn't have missed it for the world. The fact that the founder was willing to fire on one of her own speaks volumes on this station's worth. I look forward to discovering its secrets.
That is a very, very good point, Garrick.
Since when does the founder stand guard duty, Odo?
Right. Don't they have more important things to do? Wouldn't they send a Jem'Hadar to be guarding? There's something interesting in there.
She doesn't. Let's find out what she's hiding.
We don't have a lot of time. We may have held off the founder for now, but she'll be back and she'll bring friends. Let's get down there and find what we came here for before every Jem'Hadar in the quadrant shows up.
Thank you so much to the person that followed.
I couldn't agree more, Captain. Why don't you and the ambassador join the away team while I remain on guard with my fleet?
How many more missions do you have? Let me see. Captain's log. Gamma. This one. 1, 2, 3. So after this, 3 more. After this, 3 more.
On any other day, I'd be the first to beam down. However, after the Karema incident, I believe both the captain and the ambassador need to discover the truth of this station together. Call it a trust-building exercise.
That's diplomatic of you, Garrick. Home, because that mission is a nightmare? Okay.
Captain Kira makes a good point. Let's get this over with before it gets even more complicated than it already is.
Okay, beam down. Ooh, thank you so much for the hydrate. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch out. I always switch out Hestia because Hestia turns into a cat. What is this thing that they're advertising here in the loading screen? Does anybody know? Leave Flores with Garrick? Dang, y'all really don't like Eliza Flores. The art's really good. Soft drink. Quark's Lucky 7 is one of the high points in all of STO. Hi, Knight. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Bought a used PS5 and it's on layaway at our local pawn shop till it's paid off. Oh, nice. Nice. Our Knight, how you feeling? I hope you're having a nice day. I'm doing okay. I'm glad. Isn't it past your bed? Oh my goodness. That's Killy? Oh. I really like how you call that look? It looks like like it's solarized? Is that what it's called? A Discovery thing from Star Trek Discovery. You know what I'm talking about? This look right here. Meow, 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 meow. Super Bobby. Bobby? When I say her name, she moves her tail. Get bobbied. She's from the Mirror universe. So which one's Anakin? Oh my god. Trading in PS4 Pro after getting PS5. Gotcha. Chat, if there was a mirror universe version of yourself, would you be like, oh, cool? Or would you be like, oh my gosh, I'm scared?
Looks like the station's running on auxiliary power. We've got life support, basic lighting, not much else. If we're gonna get anything useful out of this relic, we'll need to get the main power back online.
Hi, Scarlet Absentia. Bobby Snickle is on the floor. Bobby Snickle is on the floor, laying down, being cute. Bobby Licious Snicklethorpe. You too? You'd be terrified? I'd be like, oh my gosh, is that Ash Said Bye? I think my Mirror Universe version would be Ash Said Bye.
Stay vigilant. We have no idea what to expect here.
Jem'Hadar telling us to stay vigilant. I'm scared. Let's go. Be a little afraid. Hi, Namalki. You'd be evil. I guess I'd be bared-faced since I'd have a beard. Yeah, what would be one trademark look that would be opposite? If I had a Mirror Universe, I think my Mirror Universe version of Ash would probably be tall. My clone would join the Terran Empire. I'd be bald. You'd have straight hair. Would it be that my Mirror Universe self has straight hair? I'm only 5'2", chat. So my Mirror Universe version would be like probably 6 or 5'11". Main power turn on. We get signal. How are you, gentlemen?
Well done. Main power is back online. We'll be able to access other systems, including the data core. Let's find an access console and see what's in there. Hopefully the data files aren't corrupted beyond repair.
Hope so. All right, let's go. I'm sure there's some Herc hanging around somewhere here. Mirror me would be scruffy. And does the Riker maneuver? You'd be bald. Mirror Universe Finn would have hair. Finn, is that accurate? Trouble with Tribbles. 5'7", same height as me. Short and bald. Actually freaky. Hi, Oinky. Hello. Clone, yes, that's valid. Alright, let's get these files. Somebody's hiding something suspicious in here. I'd be terrified of my Mirror Universe self. Me too.
This terminal is in poor shape. None of the files are accessible. Considering their age, I'm not terribly surprised. The Founders wouldn't keep a place like this hidden to protect dust and broken files. Let's check all the data terminals and consoles in the area. That one over there looks reasonably intact.
Okay, we'll check it out. I'd have long hair, clean shaven face. Oh, we got lots of stuff to check.
Research report 4121.63, Dominion Reckoning. My fellow Founders, the Mesan Research Station is fully operational. As we continue to add worlds to our sphere of influence, our studies of xenobiology become more important. We must know all we can of both friend and foe. We need every advantage we can find if we are to achieve true dominion.
Okay.
Our Premier project is underway. You'll recall the recently discovered race of tree dwellers, hunted as we once were. Genetic engineering of these solids has produced considerable results. Their intelligence has increased by a factor of 3 so far. We predict this species will be the first of many loyal servitors and vassals.
Dag.
She's talking about the Vorta. The date she gave was nearly 2,000 years ago, not long after the Dominion was founded. This facility's older than we thought. Much older.
Wow. So they use the species to create the Vorta?
Research Report 4653.15. Dominion Reckoning. Our scouts have discovered an interesting species of solids at the edge of the Dominion. They are a species of sentient insectoids that live primarily underground. We may not have detected them were it not for a thorough geological scan. Initial studies have revealed that these solids are based on germanium. I've attached bioscan data we collected on them for your review. I've dispatched a research unit to study these burrows further. They may be just what we need for the military initiative.
Hi, Andrew. Welcome. How are you today?
Burrowing sentient insectoids. Germanium-based. She must be talking about the Herc. Judging by the date, the founders made first contact with the Herc nearly 2,000 years ago.
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for asking. So, do the founders, can they like live forever? Do they just have really long lifespans? Okay, let's see what's over here. I'm guessing in this room. Yeah.
Research Report, Dominion date 7021.27. More data has arrived on the cadre species 484 designation, burrows. Their world's unusual orbital path has taken it out of the habitable zone. As a result, the burrows have retreated underground and entered a state of hibernation. While dormant, a smaller cervital race tends to the burrows. They also maintain their shared habitat and technology. I've instructed the field team to take advantage of their dormancy period, and they are now conducting aggressive studies of these intriguing solids.
Roddy, they're basically gelatinous, so I imagine they have a decent shelf life. I see what you did there. No one really knows? Gotcha.
My team initiated first contact protocols with the borrowers prior to their mass dormancy. They found them to be friendly and intelligent, if not willful. We've identified a common element in their food supply. Manipulation of this element may prove useful in subjugating them.
Why is it always gotta be subjugation? Why is it always gotta be that?
Unbelievable. It sounds like the founders made first contact with the Herc in order to find a way to conquer them. It's like Quark says, the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife.
Exactly, Kara. If all villains twirled their mustaches, they would be easy to spot. Ain't that right? Ain't that right?
Research Report 7903.01, Dominion Reckoning. Cadre Species 468, designation Jem'Hadar, is a massive success. They will be the strong arm of our Dominion, guided by our cunning, brilliant Vorta. The toil of these vassals will allow us to spend more time in the link with those we hold most dear.
She sounds proud. Bring salt for the gel cubes. Ash, you twirl your mustache. The founders are such terrible bosses, they need to use Ketracel White and such to keep the workers in line. Basically like gulls, but somehow even worse. Every time Odo could not shapeshift. Yup, that's true.
The birth of the Jem'Hadar, as seen through a founder's eyes. Interesting. No mention of the Herc, however. Their designation number was lower than ours. They were our predecessors. Perhaps something went wrong? Something that led the founders to reject and abandon them for a different species. Us.
Eesh. Let's find out. Golly gee willikers. The story is just unfolding. I like this because you get to learn a little bit of history about stuff. Oh, we went in this room already. It's gotta be in here, yeah. Okay.
Research report Dominion date 8183.67. The burrowers have emerged once again, and in a hostile state. They have taken to the stars, moving from sector to sector, attacking anyone that crosses their path. Their goal is not one of conquest, but of consumption. They leave nothing but dead worlds in their wake.
Gosh.
Though we do not understand their newfound savagery, we have found a use for it. When the burrowers set their sights on a world, we offer the inhabitants a choice. Those that submit to our Dominion rule are defended by the Jem'Hadar. Those that don't serve as an object lesson to others.
Sheesh.
So, the Founders have been using the Herc to manipulate others for some time now. Bend the knee to the Dominion, or we'll stand back and let them ravage your world. Only now something's different. Something's changed. They can't keep the Herc in line with the Jem'Hadar anymore. And we're all paying the price.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. We got 2 more in this room.
Research report 8532.38. Our scouts have returned from a wormhole expedition. The solid races on the other side are primitive and unremarkable, save for one. They are called Klingons, and show a singular talent for violence, one that rivals our own Jem'Hadar. Left unchecked, these savage creatures could become dangerous enemies.
Hey, yo! Come on with your language.
While the Klingons are too willful to subjugate, their genetic material could produce viable cohorts to the Jem'Hadar, or their replacements. We have begun development of a new cadre species, designation Thakiri, using demons from Klingon folklore for inspiration. As with Jem'Hadar, we have bound them to our service with the White. We will test them in combat on the Klingons themselves.
Oh, they Fekiri like Feklar. Hi, Sean. Hello. Washington, they are out of pocket for what they're doing. Come on, they're mad out of pocket for this.
Research report supplemental entry 8671.71 Dominion Reckoning. Somehow the Vakari have broken the hold of the White and turned on their rightful masters. Most of our research team were killed. Intelligence reports suggest a union between the Vakari and a Klingon warlord known as Mullah. Perhaps this will lead to a state of mutually assured destruction on Kronos. One can only hope.
You like to see me react to it? Yeah, they've been about 10 Weyuns. I feel bad every time a Weyun dies. The Founders made the Fekari?
So it would seem. Only they lost control of them, despite the use of Ketracel White. Based on what we know about Fekiri, it seems the price they paid for their freedom was insanity. They became the monsters they were based on.
I love and hear how they call it the White. Yeah, I feel you on that. Hi, West Banana. I'm good. How you doing? How was your day? Did you have a good day today? Odo, yup, that's Odo. Moon Ronin. I love Odo.
Research report 9076.23. Final entry. I am weary. Soon I'll return to the Great Link, and I will be glad to be rid of this place. The borrowers have emerged again. We can barely control them this time. The Jem'Hadar were able to divert their onslaught at great cost. Rather than counterattack, they went through the wormhole to seek easier prey.
Damn, she legit sounds exhausted. Guess there's a good day if nothing bad happens. It's true. Shout out to Eliza Flores. Tricky, how you doing? So you basically mess with one species and then another, and when that goes sideways, the solution is messing with another. Exactly, Numpty. They're mad rude. They're mad rude.
Our agents in the other quadrants report that the Burrow result was a sweeping one, going as far as Kronos. Hopefully they'll devour every atom of that wretched planet. The Burrowers will eventually return to dormancy. Strangely, it appears that some of their forces intend on remaining in the other quadrants. It seems they have a long-term goal: galactic devastation.
Now, am I remembering correctly? Was there like an episode earlier where Worf or a Klingon was talking about how the Klingons eradicated the Herc? I thought that the Klingons eradicated the Herc. Am I remembering that right? They steered the Herc into other quadrants.
Yes. They knew the Herc problem was getting worse even then. Instead of preparing or seeking allies, they expanded the Dominion. And when the Herc re-emerged, they tried to deal with it on their own, and failed. Their arrogance may lead to the end of the Dominion. We need to get this data to the Alliance, all of it, even the damaged and corrupted files. There has to be information we can use in here.
The Deep Space Nine episode with the Sword of Kalas. Oh, hi Tumor Boy, what's up? How are you? We just started this mission. It's so good. I particularly like that Garrick was in a ship called the Tane. That was good. Yeah. What happens when you shed a Klingon? Cling off. It's been a long road. Getting from the beginning of that sentence to the end. Cyric, I made another banana smoothie today and it came out really good. I don't even put sugar in it. I just put a little oat milk and a little cherry syrup. It's good. It's so good. What the heck? Tumor Boy, I don't know why you got timed out for that. I'm so sorry. I think it thought all the... It for some reason thought that was a link. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the heck happened. Klingon, clap, clap. Klingon, clap, clap. I've been sent to Pun Jail. Garrick was known as a man of mystery. That's true. Bobby. Nope, she ran. All right, we need to get this
I'm
information.
picking up something on my tricorder. There was a massive power spike on a lower deck, and now I'm reading a large number of systems cycling up. Something's happening down there.
All right, we gotta investigate. Yeah, she was right here. Come here, Bobby. Come here. Come here, pretty. There she is. Here she is. I have to brush her. Because I coaxed her over here with the brush. The Deep Space Nine. I know! I love that Garrick is in there. Odo is in there. Quark. The founder lady. You know? It's so awesome. Okay, we just have to brush her because I used the brush to coax her over. And she's got to know that that's a good reward. Otherwise, she won't come when I show her the brush. Yeah. She loves being brushed. To get a look at the camera, lower decks. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. There's a good brushing, right, Bobby? She loves this. Yeah, you gotta pause to brush Bobby. Exactly. Okay. All right.
Agreed. Take your team and Captain Kira down to investigate. I'll remain here and pull as much of the data as possible. We won't get another chance at this.
Okay, not just a cat. The cat. Yes. We won't be gone long. All right, let's go check it out. Fake Shake is very healthy. Yeah, it's really, really good. Is there any cool things like that I can make with apples? I have a ton of apples. All right. And I got some sweet potato too. Oh, turbo lift? Let's go. Yeah, the tribble. One of my characters is holding a tribble. One of my characters is also a cat too. See here? He's carrying a tribble. I don't know if you could see it.
We must be close to the core. Hope we don't have to leave in a hurry. There's no way our ships can lock onto us down here with transporters.
Yeah. Not an optimal exit strategy, but it's one that will work. Yeah, Coles is carrying a tribble.
Tell me about it. Let's stay focused on the mission. Now that we're closer to the signal, I'm getting better readings on my tricorder. I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure everything that came online down here has some sort of medical purpose.
One of your characters is also carrying a gun the size of a runabout. Oh yeah, me. Apples are too acidic. You know what? I'm gonna try baking some of those apples. Warblade, no, this game is free to play. This game is free to play.
I'm still uncertain about Odo. I need to be sure he's still not a part of all this. The Odo I knew wouldn't have risked Bajor like that. This Odo seems arrogant and reckless, even dangerous.
I'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, that's my character. She's carrying this amazing gun. It's awesome. All right, let's go. Where are we on? Over here? Find the life signs. Uh-oh. This is... Ooh. Are these all the species that they were experimenting on? Are you hoarding weapons? A little bit. I'm hoarding like ship parts. Ship parts is what I hoard in this.
Well, that answers one question. These are medical stasis pods. Judging by what we heard upstairs, I think the occupants are Fakiri.
Welcome to the family.
Just one species. Thank you so much to the person that followed. Welcome. Bad news, Kira.
It gets worse. I'm picking up life signs ahead. I'll bet some of the stasis pods down here have opened. From what we know about the Fakiri, they probably won't be happy to see us.
Uh-oh.
Worf and Martok need to see this.
Worf and Martok. Oh dear. Ads are gonna play chat, but when the ads start, I will pause the game. I'll pause it when the ads begin to play. In fact, I might just pause right now because I can tell we're probably gonna have to do some battle. So let's just pause here, and then the ads are gonna play, and then we'll go back to doing battle. Here, I know what y'all really want to see. I know, Bobby. It's gonna get active, yeah. This has been a really good episode arc, though. I really love this one. Yeah, she's cute. This is definitely one of my favorite chapters. Also, Tumor Boy, I don't know if you could hear me. Ads are playing, so I'm gonna wait and see. Because you might have turbo, I don't know. But I'll wait and see. After these messages, we'll be right back. I wish I could do like commercial karaoke where I sing one karaoke song while ads are playing. 30 seconds of a song. That's 30 seconds of a song. That's not enough to get me DMCA. Hi, Officer Jenny. Hello, welcome. Make it a redeem. Yeah. I should do that. I think it's sadly the last great story arc. The others have nice missions here and there, but the arcs up to this were the best. Yeah, this one's really awesome. It's really, really awesome. Oh, let me tell y'all where I am in that's what I was gonna tell y'all earlier. Where I am in Enterprise. Where I am in Enterprise. How have you been? I'm doing great. Thank you so much. How are you? How have you been? What you been up to? What you been doing? In Enterprise, the last episode I saw was this one where not Noonien Sung. Who's the
back to our show?
Basically his descendant, not descendant, the person. What do you call somebody that they were like the one that came right all the way before? It's not fun to get DMCA. It's not fun to get DMCA. Hey. Ancestor. Thank you, baby Spock. Thank you, George. Second cousin once removed. Thank you, Star-Lord. Take care. Okay, there we go. So here's where I am in Enterprise. So basically, the ancestor of Noonien Sung, basically he stole some embryos and raised a bunch of kids who were like super from the genetic wars, those genetic wars. And one of them was like, he's kind of like Khan, like that's how his mentality, the eugenics wars. Thank you. He had the Khan mentality, and anybody that got in his way, he was killing them. So they was trying to like do what they do, which is take over. And a bunch of them died. Well, all of them died, and all the embryos died because they got blown up in a Klingon ship. That was the last episode I saw. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, and now we're back. That was a good one. TARDIS, thank you so much for Demon Ash says hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. Hot dog. Thank you so much for Demon Ash says hot dog. Okay, we're scanning.
I'm picking up traces of Ketracel white in these tanks.
Mm.
The Dominion probably manufactured it here to keep the Fakiri in line, and took it with them when they left the facility. So, we have a station full of angry Fakiri with no way to pacify them.
Oh dear. We should keep moving. We should keep moving. Alright, let's go fight them.
We've got company, and they don't look friendly.
Nope, they sure don't. Oh, so that's why the Fakiri looks so much like Feklar.
We're lucky there were only a few of them. I don't want to be around if all of these Fakiri wake up. Let's see if we can find some way to keep the rest of these pods from opening.
Yeah, very well. Pacify, schmastify. Exactly. Oh, here comes some more. Hi, JB. What's up? How you doing? They look like Feklar. Okay. Whee! Ooh, Officer Jenny. Hold on, I got you. Oh. You got Donkey Kong Country 3. Keep the pods from opening. Get O'Brien and 7 rolls of duct tape. Job sorted. You got Donkey Kong Country 3. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. There's a lot. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. I'm poisoned.
We need an exit plan. Fast.
All right, all right.
Odo Takira, we're on our way to assist you.
You want to show the redeem to your partner and he loves Donkey Kong? Yo, let's freaking go. Yeah, and this, I love the Donkey Kong Country games on Game Boy Advance. They're so good. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for showing that. Fight the Fakiri. After these messages, we'll be right back. Now that's stuck in my head. Yo, 16 bitten. Of course, always permission to board. Welcome, welcome.
Nerys, are you...
I'll manage. Let's get out of here while we can.
Odo, come on. Get it together.
Is life.
Victory is life. How's the online going? We're doing good.
Dr. Gino, but I don't say it every 5 seconds.
That was a good line, actually. No, we're doing really great. We're doing great. Oh gosh, I almost died. How you feeling today? What's up? Odo, where you at, pal? Do we have more to fight?
I think we've worn out our welcome. Garrick informs me that a number of unidentified vessels are emerging from hidden bays throughout the station. To make matters worse, the Herc have arrived. They're beginning to assault the station as we speak, and I don't need to tell you how that will end. It's time to leave.
Hello? Capsule J! Hello. How is your broadcast? Thank you for choosing our channel to raid. If you've never been here, my name is Ash. I play retro games and Nintendo games. And today, we're playing Star Trek Online. How was Trials of Mana? Ooh, nice, nice. I love the Mana games. Is it a first time playthrough for you? Trials of Mana, is that the remake of Secret of Mana 2? Or is that the one that has like a bunch of Mana games on one? Either way, I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you for thinking of us. And everyone, please go and give Capsule J a follow. Go and check out their channel. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's head back up. Come on, Odo. We gotta go back to the turbo lift. First time with Trials of Mana is the remake of the sequel. Oh, it's the remake of Secret of Mana. So it's the remake of Seiken Densetsu 3. Nice, nice. Oh,
looks like the Herc followed us down here.
Great. Good googly moogly. Trials is the Western name of the third Mana game. Gotcha. Oops. Here come the Herc. It's fun. I'm glad you're enjoying it. What characters did you choose for your team? I like the Beast one. And the one with the lance. And the magic one. If you were a wrestler, what music would you like to come out to? Oh, Daft Punk. A Daft Punk song. That would be awesome. Hawkeye, Raisin Duran. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I would definitely come out to it.
We're almost there.
Odo, look out!
Odo, look out!
I have telepathy. Leslie Gore, Sunshine and Rainbows. How about yourself, Sky? Yes. What music would you come out to?
I think it's trying to communicate.
How could you have known? Oh, he's trying to communicate? What he's saying?
You might be right. Listen.
He said, don't loan Quark any latinum. Yeah! Wei-Yun!
Are you insane?
Michael Bolton? Oh, what? Wait, what? What happened to my characters? Yo, Wei-Yun, how you got? What? That was very mash up, Wei-Yun.
I'm relieved to see you well. It's fortunate we arrived when we did. A moment later, and that creature would have attacked the Founder.
No! The situation was in thanks, Tricky, for the 21 bits. I believe in Joe Hendry. How could you have known? I know these things. The situation was under control, Wei-Yun.
Odo wasn't in any danger, Wei-Yun. That Herc was peaceful. It was trying to communicate with us.
Yeah. You big bad, I don't know, Wayun.
That's your opinion. Mine is that a founder was in danger of being attacked by a member of an aggressive species. My duty was clear, as is my conscience. We're wasting time here, Captain. The station is on the verge of being overrun by the Herc. If you want to communicate with them some more, you're free to do so, but I recommend we leave immediately.
Yeah, I guess. Wayne. Nope, wrong way. Gotta hit the hay, tumor boy. Have a good one. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate it. Oh dear. Have a good night. Have a good night. It's anarchy. It's anarchy in here. Thanks for streaming. Oh yeah, of course. We gotta finish all the missions. We got to. And we will. Oh dear. Well, you know. Ouch. All right. Let's go.
Once we return to the upper levels, we will be able to beam up and leave this place. Are you ready to return?
Yeah, let's get back to the ship. Let's get back to the ship. Marines, we are leaving. For real. Frickin' Wayun. Now, do you think he really thought he was saving Odo? Or do you think that he was like, yo, he's gonna spill the beans. He's gonna spill the beans. We gotta destroy him, you know? What do you think, chat? I think that he knew that creature was not gonna hurt us. And he was trying to silence him. Well, he did effectively silence him. He was silencing him. That's what I think. That's what I think. It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. You know? I believe in Johendra. I think Vorta are trying to bridge the gap between two peoples for mutually beneficial benefits. Baby Spock. It's Wayun. Of course he's being slimy. True.
Glad you could join us. As you can see, the situation here has become rather combustible. The Herc I recognize, of course, but our other opponents remain a mystery. Some new type of Dominion attack craft, perhaps?
Not new, old. They're Fakiri. Garrick. It's the Fakiri.
Fakiri? The monsters from stories that keep naughty Klingon children in line? I'm intrigued. Be sure to fill me in once we've managed to get out of the skirmish intact.
Okay, Garrick, right.
I remember Mr. Worf mentioning the Fakiri once.
Dag, I gotta fight all of these? Alright, let's just press every button and see what happens. You know?
These Fakiri ships are tough range relics.
Alright. There's so many. I'm flying too high up. There we go. Oh, my shields. My shields, my shields. Hopefully it's not too loud. With all this fighting. Hi, Pixel Chunk. How are you? Ooh, my shields, my shields. My shields, my shields are failing. My shields are failing. Okay, I think we're alright for a second. Okay. Okay. It's on the quiet side? Okay. For some reason... Hold on. Yeah, it's showing like really high on my end. And I know that like the battles tend to be much louder than, you know, like the conversations in the game. So I keep it on the low side just as safety precaution. Oh my gosh, somebody's really beating me down. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, my shields. Please. Yay. There's so many of them. Okay, do we have to make it? I guess we just have to generally stay over here. So Tal, share our way swiftly and silently. Have you ever been to the Paramount lot where they film Star Trek? I have not, but I would love to go. Is that in Los Angeles, Capsule J? Is that in LA? Whee! Picard, fire, Will, Riker, wait, why? Worf sets Phaser to stun, and fire. Oh no. Poor Riker. Okay, we blew that one up. We have to send all of these ships to not to Stovacor, to wherever Feklar is. It's in LA, I got to stand in the transporter. That's freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, you're so cool. That is really neato. My shields. I don't know what this does, but I'm gonna do it. They can fleck right off. Oh my gosh. This is definitely a mission easier to do with a friend because of all the ships that you have to destroy. I don't know what these do, but I'm gonna press them. Okay, you're destroyed. Oh my gosh. The good thing about fighting is that I can look at chat a little bit more. Immune, a word. I'll find something you're not immune to. There we go. I knew we'd find something. I think Paramount's the only film or TV company whose studios are actually in Hollywood. Really? Really, really? I'm too far away now. That one should blow up soon. Boom. Boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayo, wayo. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayoon, wayoon. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say wayoon. I just made that up. That should be a Star Trek parody song. I wrote it just for y'all. Do 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 do. I have to write the rest of the lyrics. I don't know what they'll be, but they'll be something good. There we go. Nice. We did it.
Reading a massive Herc fleet dropping out of port.
Oh my god!
Just as the Fakiri are warping out.
No, are you serious?
Looks like the Fakiri are pursuing the better part of valor. Can't say I blame them. There's a lot of Herc out there.
Indeed.
The Herc seem to be distracted. There's something about the station that's holding their attention. We might be able to take advantage of this.
Right.
Are you suggesting we attack? While it's true, we have the advantage for now. I don't think we'll hold it for long once we start blowing them apart. We have what we came for. If the Herc want to gnaw on an asteroid while we make a hasty exit, I believe we should let them enjoy their meal in peace.
Hi, Mudmore. That's so sweet of you. How are you? Thank you for coming in.
Very well, we'll deal with the Herc later. For now, let's get back so we can analyze the research data we found here. Whenever you're ready.
Whiny Garrick. Alright, let's depart. We did it.
You are wasting time.
Huh? Oh. What's that?
The Founders never disappoint, do they? Learning their role in the creation of Klingon mythology was alarming, to say the least. I can't help but wonder what other secrets we'll learn once those ancient data files are restored. I'm afraid I have bad news to share. I reviewed your encounter with that peaceful Herc, and my universal
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sammy, have a good sleep. Have a good sleep, Sammy.
I'm contacting you on an encrypted frequency. I'm working on an important covert mission, and I could use your assistance. I can't go into the details over comms, but you should know, if we pull this off, it could change the course of the Herc conflict in our favor. Meet with me on Deep Space Nine to go over the details. Come along. I've been asked to keep the details of the mission on a need-to-know basis, and right now, only you and I need to know.
This is a good mission. Since today's the first day of August, was just mere July long. I don't know. This year is going by really, really fast for me. One of the best missions? Mira? How about this? Since y'all are saying it's one of the best missions, since y'all are saying it's one of the best missions, I think we should leave it for next week because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And I don't want to start it and then get tired. Thanks, Garrick. Well, my attention span hits limit. Bye, Keck W. Yeah. I think because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So I think what I'm gonna do is go back to Earth Space Dock. No, let's just go back to Deep Space Nine. Is Deep Space Nine in Alpha Quadrant or Beta? Can I warp there? Or? Should be in Alpha Quadrant. I'm getting kind of sleepy. Yeah. Thanks for the stream. Yeah. I think yeah, I think I should definitely call it, but I want to warp to maybe if I just go to the Trill section. Good call. Yeah, because I don't want to start it and then be like, oh my god, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. You know? It's getting late. Yeah, we'll be ready for the next one. It's Deep Space Nine. Deep Space. It's a long mission. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just gonna hang out in the long road. Get from there to here. Thank you, Wooden Hooligan, for the tier 2 sub for 18 months, a year and a half. Let's frickin' go. Thank you so much. Nook for Prez. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it right there because it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I got work to do tomorrow and I don't want to stay up too late. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Chat. You know what I'm saying? We'll make this a quick one. And so if I'm going to do an extra stream tomorrow for the Super Nintendo stuff, I think it would be good to end here early so that way we can do this tomorrow where we can open up all the Super Nintendo cards because I'm going to have to set up some extra cameras so that way you could see everything. I couldn't place a song, but I just remember it's from Sonic. Yeah, it's from Sonic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done, George. I'm done. Let's find a nice person to raid. You know? It's been a long road. Getting from there to here. It's been a long... Oh, here comes Bobby. But my time is something near. It's good to see you all. It was great to see you all. Yeah. Give Bobby some love. I will. I'll give Bobby some love from you, Wooden Hooligan. Thank you so much. Here's my Discord. Jump in, say hi, hang out. Wait, is Eartheon out? Huh? We sing that at the end of your Enterprise watch and it will be sad? Yeah. Probably. Yeah. It will be sad. Is Eartheon out? Yes. Oh my gosh. That is freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. Oh my gosh, I gotta get it. Yo, hey, yo. Okay. Paramount, did that show dirty? Yeah, yeah. So I can see you tonight? Yeah, thank you for being here, Namalki. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm just looking for someone to raid. Should we raid? Hold on. You know what? Prez Noir is doing a partner push. Let's help Prez out. Let's help Prez out. Prez is doing a partner push. Prez Noir is excellent. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Wolfmaster. King of APOC is playing it right now. King of APOC is playing it right now. But Prez is playing Civ 2. So let's go over there and raid Prez. Yeah. Okay. Prez is pushing for partners, so let's go support him, okay? He's really awesome, super smart. I've done many collabs with him, and we've talked in person many times. He's also a speedrunner and part of CRT. So let's go support him in his road to partnership, Twitch partnership. Prez is really, really awesome. Okay, y'all. I'll see you all tomorrow, okay, for our Super Nintendo stream. Don't forget to tell your friends Ash said hi. Take care of yourselves. Go drink some water. Go stretch. Go be awesome. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.